Hi, everyone. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, and I am here to do a reading for you guys, an energy update, a what's just going on. There's some energy in the air for today. I truly believe it's leading up to the 1010 energetic day of release and letting go. And while I was saying that, Bob decided to come on out. Four of Bob's wants to come out. And if you don't know who I'm talking about the great Bob Ross here. And he wants to tell you a few things, apparently. Now then, let's wash the old brush. That's the fun part of this whole technique. Okay, shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it. And oh my God, that goes so along with the energy that I'm feeling. Like, just shake off the excess. Take the old brush, shake off the excess. You don't need it no more. You need new. Beat the devil out of it. Get that devil out of your house. In a reading recently, I said I think yesterday, I said the devil's in your house. And I meant like things that just no longer are good for you. So hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Okay. It's life. It's interesting. It's fun. You really can learn to be creative as you paint. It's like anything else, it just takes a little practice. And let me tell you, I am no artist. I don't consider myself a painter, an artist, but I paint, right? I just paint whatever comes. It either looks okay. I don't know. I mean, it looks okay, but I'm 1000% an amateur, but I don't let that stop me. And so I feel like that is a message here for someone that even though you may not be an expert at something or a master, you're learning, you're doing it because it feels good. So go with that, okay? You're going to learn, you're going to get better, you're going to learn new techniques, you're going to wow people, but you've got to keep going. It takes a little practice. Every painting is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. And boy, if that's not interesting. I got here that someone's in a job where it feels monotonous, where they're doing something every day, all the time, like almost like a factory, or like you're on maybe a certain machine in a factory. I'm getting a nauseous feeling now. So yes, someone here really does not like what they're doing. So I feel like that's probably the direction we're going to head in here. How do we, with this moon, this 1010, this full moon release, this 1010 portal for releasing, letting go, surrendering, what can you tell us about this collective? I feel that are in jobs that are monotonous and there's no passion or love there anymore. Okay, let's shuffle a little bit. I definitely feel very connected to this deck right now, so I know there's going to be some answers for us here, okay? Let's see what's here. Spirit, what can you tell us? I hope you are all doing well. October feels a little exciting right now. It feels a little slow though. I don't know if you guys are feeling that. Like September was like, woo, breeze. I mean, it's already October 8th. Don't get me wrong. It's moving, but normally by now, there's people like with so many yards decorated. Like I feel like things have like, I don't know. It just the energy of winter coming in feels a little slow, like it's a subtle, almost creeping in, taking its time. So there is that kind of energy here about taking your time with something, allowing the energy or the flow of something to just be natural, not forcing it. It'll be ready when it's ready, kind of thing. All right, we've got the Three of Pentacles. I really, guys, can y'all help me remember to check my deck once I start doing tarot? Because now I got two things reversed that shouldn't be. I don't feel that energy. Three of Pentacles here and the Chariot. So I do feel a sense of, and listen, we're kind of speaking to this collective of someone who's not happy or fulfilled in their job. So with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like someone's noticing your work though. Okay. Maybe you work on a team and someone notices your work ethic because you are someone with high work ethic. And that's what's killing you is you can't allow yourself to back off. You see other people backing off when they lose interest and it's okay, but you can't let yourself do that. Your standards are higher. 555 on the timer. So this is change I'm feeling. Big change, big change. Okay, what? Whew, there was some energy flowing through there. This is heart, throat, the Chariot. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It feels like someone's getting a promotion. Things are moving up is what I'm hearing. So it's this patience. Yeah, it's like slow moving energy. You're kind of at a point where you're like so ready to have something different. You're kind of bored with life right now. You want change. You want something different. It's very monotonous. You can feel change. That's what's getting you is you can feel something coming and it's driving you nuts because you know it's coming. So you want it to get here already, but there's still some work to be done, I'm hearing. I'm hearing right time, right place, right people. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So I feel someone around you who may be pretty stingy and greedy and kind of in a stuck mindset of, I'm at a place where I'm comfortable and I don't want to move anywhere. I like that. I'm good there. And that's kind of, you're over that energy, I feel like. And so with you being faced is what I'm trying to say, but forced wants to come out, almost being forced in their energy because you work with them and they're very just good where they're at. So you're in this, surrounded by this energy of just complacency. And it's false stability. It's false comfort. They're not actually comfort. They're just too scared to be in a comfort, in a discomfort they don't know. They'd rather be in a discomfort they know versus a discomfort they don't know. Okay, give me just a second. I'm also getting to tell you that some things just aren't meant to be, and you've got to be able to let those go. For example, yesterday I recorded probably about 15 minutes of a reading that I thought was being recorded. I looked down and the timer says 000 on it. I was like, but you know what's funny? Is that reading that I was giving was exhausting me. Like I was feeling so drained from it. And then when I saw that it didn't record, I was like, that wasn't for the collective. That was for me. And so I had to remember what I said because I couldn't go back and watch it. But you guys, so some things just aren't meant to be. And that's why there's almost like this divine detour that happens where spirit, I mean, that's why you just have to be open, because the more that you are willing to change your path and you're willing to be open to something different coming in, the more you're faced with change, and it can be quite uncomfortable. So I feel you in this place of wanting change so bad and knowing it's coming. But then when you're faced with the change, it makes you very anxious and uncomfortable. So you're in this in-between state, I'm feeling, and I feel that the energies around you are kind of reflecting that. So they're almost like they're almost getting more intense around you, almost to show you like, hey, this is where you're at, but it's not where you want to be. So the more you're faced with those, the more it's uncomfortable to you because you know you're not supposed to stay there. And this Queen of Swords coming out feels like a different energy around you. This is more of this is the energy you see that's also part of you, because everything you see around you is a reflection or a mirror. It's a mirror of what's in you already, okay? I know I said that with just such nonchalantness, but it's actually a very deep concept that I think goes so deeper that we're not even capable of comprehending. So on this level where I'm at, where you're at because you're listening, is everything you see in front of you, whichever way you're facing, is because of you. Even when you're out in the world, not in your home, it's because that's where you are in your reality. Some of you don't want to admit that to yourselves. You don't want to admit that, oh, I'm seeing all the terrible stuff on the news. That's me. Well, it is you. I mean, it is you, because we're all connected. Oh, I can tell I'm losing some people there, so I'm just going to not go down that. If you're not ready to hear it, you know what? Some people are ready to hear it, so I'm going to say it. But I definitely feel the energy of someone here going, this is horse hockey. I'm not listening to this. But yeah, that's a truth that hits pretty hard when you realize it, is that whatever you are allowing into your life is where you are in your life. So if you're allowing chaos in your life, there's part of you that either wants, needs, or something is related to that chaos. Okay? And I do see that because of the fact that you're waking up to that truth, that the Queen of Swords is here to say, your truth is up to you. What you find true is up to you, okay? I see the Queen of Swords as someone who has some pretty hard boundaries up, but they're also very open to hearing the truth, to hearing the other side of things. They're not so closed off that way. So you are surrounded by several energies here that are reflecting to you where you're at, okay? So we've got the Magician coming out. Holy moly. We got the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups, you guys. Wait a second here. Wait a darn tootin' second. Oh my gosh. I have to use the bathroom all of a sudden. I know TMI, right? But that doesn't happen during a reading. Like I'm going to have to pause the camera and go use the bathroom. And that's a release, a letting go. So I think Spirit wants me to tell you that, because using the bathroom can be a form of releasing and letting go. If you work with it energetically. As you use the bathroom, I release the toxins from my body. I release what no longer is serving me, right? And this allows it to flow even smoother. Okay. I that might be TMI for some people, but we all do it, man. Come on. Okay, I'm also getting for some people who have menstrual cycles, that you may use that time too as a reset. When your cycle is happening, that is a releasing and letting go of an old cycle. So look at it that way. And it usually coincides with, not usually, sorry, it can coincide with the cycles of the moon. So if you're currently on if you're currently at the end of the cycle where you're releasing the old uterus and all that good stuff, the lining and everything, not the uterus, um, then that is going along with this full moon that just recently happened, and along with the 1010 portal. So I feel like maybe the collective I'm talking to here, your cycles have kind of synced up with this cycle of letting go right now. Okay, so moving along, the Magician. Oh yeah, and when I came back on, it was 14:14 on the timer. I don't know if that is significant for some of you here, but those are energies of 1 being that new beginning, and 4 being laying solid foundations, building a solid foundation. So I definitely feel like you are at a new beginning of a more elevated cycle here, a more elevated level in life. You're at the beginning of that. So the Magician and the High Priestess coming out here together. Gosh, guys, that is such a powerful combination. There's a lot of energy coming off these cards. The Magician, hold on. Whoa. Okay, let me center myself. Yes. This is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. Let me go through the entire divine messages that I just got. Once I breathed and allowed the energy to flow, well, first I kept fighting, like, the Magician is a manifester, right? And I was like, that doesn't feel right for this reading. So after looking at the cards, the pictures really just called to me, bringing in the message. And at first it had one message and then it had another. So I'm going to describe just everything that came through just now. On this 2 of Cups card, notice the lady in the Divine Feminine, we'll call her, in that blue and white. The High Priestess is also wearing that blue and white. So I feel totally that the Divine Feminine here is in her High Priestess era, learning her magical abilities. And I'm getting Queen of Wands here as well, but also that intuition, that I'm getting charms, I'm getting divination, I'm getting Professor, I don't know, the one for divination in Hogwarts. So this is someone, a seer, a clairvoyant, a psychic, a medium, someone who connects to spirit, right? Someone who is very connected to spirit and can easily connect to, I mean, this Divine Feminine knows how to use the magic of the universe. But I feel that she's waking up to her magic currently. Okay, that's that. I was trying to simplify everything I was feeling for you guys, okay? The Divine Masculine here feels a little bit like a trickster, if I'm being honest. Because I notice, the Divine Feminine here, she's not trying to hide who she is. She's fully showing up, presenting who she is. And this masculine, though, he's wearing the cloak here over his outfit, not presenting the same, right? Like the feminine was. Not presenting the same way. So it feels like the masculine here is still going through a transformation, working currently on his solar plexus and root chakras, I'm getting, with that red and yellow. But I also see here that is part of this masculine's magic, It's very complementary to your magic. However, he is a master at disguise. So he's still working on using this in basically light, meaning the shadow. In the past, he has used this ability to disguise himself to either hide or to deceive. And I don't feel maliciousness. I just feel fear and doubt and all that. So they've been hiding. And so now, as the magician, they're coming forward as someone who's very good at disguising, and so they're learning to accept that part of themselves and to come, like, I feel this emergence. That's interesting. Instead of just merge, it was emergence, like this energy merging. But emergence is emergence? I mean, sure, maybe emergency's trying to come through, like almost an emergent energy, like very wanting it so badly, like it's an emergency. Emergent. I mean, I know it's a word, you guys. I just want to see. In the process of coming into being or becoming prominent. Yeah, emergent. So that's the energy I feel here. Okay. Wow, that felt like quite a journey, you guys. Okay, so Spirit, we want to know this divine masculine and feminine that are joining forces here. I'm getting someone with a beard, hiding behind a beard, hiding behind weight, hiding behind a uniform. Not feeling confident to express themselves fully. They're always hiding. Very private masculine, I'm feeling here. Okay, 3 cards came out. I'm going to turn them all over at once so that you see them at the same time that I do. Okay. Wow. So we've got the 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and is that the 7 of Swords or the 5? Yeah, 5. So we've got 6, 8, 5. That sounds like somebody's like area code. 865 maybe. 685, 568, whatever combination. Those numbers feel like some kind of code. Maybe somebody's bank code. No, I don't know. All right, so with the 6 of Swords coming out and then immediately going into 8 of Wands, that feels like a transition from a lot of negativity into opportunity. Yes, this feels like 22:55 on the timer. This feels like that divine masculine moving away from the negative mindset that he had. And I say he for ease of speaking, but there is no gender in energy, okay? So, and it feels like he's turning those fears, those negative thoughts into opportunity. Almost like, I don't know, this is such a intense transformation, honestly. And I see him turning it into like creative opportunities, like taking their pain and their paranoia and their misery and their shame and their guilt and turning it all into something creative, like channeling it. That's what they're doing. That's what this masculine is doing, is channeling all of that into this something. Into what? I need more, because I'm getting that they're directing it to the wrong person. They're directing it at the wrong person. Okay. Or I hear misdirection. They're channeling it. It feels like they're channeling it towards someone who doesn't deserve it. Okay, wait. All right, 10 of Wands. They're really at the end of their rope here. Not knowing how much more they can take. So what's the advice for the masculine? So we've got the Fool and the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy. But this is definitely, I'm getting walking away and seeking advice, but like a spiritual, like following a spiritual calling, like letting go of the efforts to control how you're going to get out of this situation, or directing it to the wrong person. This is a whole different direction now. And I'm getting that there's almost a turn that needs to happen towards your higher calling. This is your beginning towards your higher calling. Directing those 8 of Wands towards your higher calling now. Yes, the Fool and the Hierophant. This is definitely your higher calling. So what are they supposed to be doing then? What's their higher calling? Can we go there? Let's go there. Ace of Wands. I'm hearing travel. I feel movement for sure. There's new movement. What is this Ace of Wands? Okay, these unfortunate, well, I don't know if it's unfortunate or not, but 2 cards flipped out, and it's the Empress and the Temperance, but they are reversed. So there's something here, and again, about a wrong approach. I'm getting a lot of heartache here. It feels like 2700 on the timer. That's definitely a spiritual calling, you guys. This is your spiritual journey. This is your higher purpose. What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm getting to do this motion for something. But not like, money, money, money. This is more like, I just saw 2727 again. This is more like activating magic, activating something. So the Empress, why are you reversed? Why are you reversed? I'm feeling frustration. You see, like, there's a blockage here. Okay. So I'm getting that. You know the saying, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? And nobody knows how to answer it. You can justify it all you want, but it's like, it keeps doing this, like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, if it's the chicken, they had to be hatched from an egg, right? Well, where'd the egg come from? A chicken, right? So that, and it keeps going like that. That's what this energy feels like. It's like, what comes first? What? Okay. Please clear it out, Spirit. I need to be able to explain this. 28 on the timer, and then I saw it change to 29. Oh, it was 28:58. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. So this masculine has been looking at something through what they wanted something to be. So I'm getting that the Empress and Temperance card was Empress and Temperance card was reversed because this masculine has been looking at a feminine as if they were their empress. And that's not the case at all. They were seeing what they wanted to see, just like I thought I saw 2828, but it was actually 2858. And then until I saw it switch to 29, I was like, there's no way it was 2828 if it literally went to 29. Do you get what I'm saying? So that moment of realization is like, wait a second, that's not what it was. It's like there's just a moment that comes in where it makes you like break your illusion. Like the illusion gets broken. And there's something here about a friend group. So maybe one of your friends kind of points out like, hey man, or hey woman, that person ain't all that great, or they might be pointing things out to you. Or just, I don't know, it feels like let's get more about this Three of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so your friends are really looking out for you. Also, this desire to increase your own self-love. It's almost like your increase of self-love and not settling anymore, not wanting to settle, wanting things to be different. Like it's like this perfect storm of energies come together for this light bulb moment where you realize like, oh shit, they are not who I thought they were. Okay. Page of Cups reversed. So I do see this person coming towards you with like fake love. They feel you pulling away. It's like, oh, this is that toxic cycle of they feel you pulling away, so they compliment you, or they want to hang out with you, or they act really sweet, or they get you a present, or they show love and you're thinking, well, they wouldn't have done that if they didn't love me. No, that's it. This is typical narcissists. They know how to manipulate your emotions, and that's exactly what I feel here is a manipulation of emotions, okay? Ace of Swords and Nine of Cups. So truth is coming in after you... Hold on. There's energy here. I'm trying to feel... See, I would easily know what to say if the Ace of Swords came first, but the wish fulfillment card came first and then the Ace of Swords. So their behavior is very exposing for them. And you, because of their fake love and it being so obvious, you seeing through the illusion, like you realize their manipulative tactics. It's almost like I see you just going, all this time. I mean, yes, you could be hurt, but I see you're over that. You're not going to spend another moment being hurt by this person, and instead you're using this to finally live in truth, not with rose-colored glasses on. Okay? So this is very empowering. Like you're being handed the sword here. When you get knighted, I'm seeing you like getting knighted here. You are now realizing the truth. Okay? And you guys, I think we're going to end on that pretty big revelation there, which I am so thankful for your energy and for this time you've given me to give you this reading, this life advice, this energy and motion. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. And yeah, if you love what you see, if you resonate with what I'm saying, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I put out videos almost on a daily basis at this point. And yeah. Check out my other social media on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Spiritual Teacher for You. Also, if you like and you resonate with my energy and you feel like we are connected, or that I could provide an insight into your energy and what's going on with you, you can head to my Etsy shop at Spiritual Teacher for You, where you can order a reading, a personal reading. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. I have all the links to everything in the description below. Much love and light to you guys. Bye.